All right, you guys, when you are ready, let's start with some ankle circles. We'll go 5 each way on each foot. Ankle circles, 5 each way on each foot. We'll follow that up with knee circles, also 5 each way. After the knee circles, we get shoulder rolls, 5 forward, 5 backwards. And we'll go through our normal arm series. So arm hugs, long arm swings, Egyptians, 10 on each, 5 with each hand on top. We'll get our sunrise good mornings, nice wide stance. Trace a big circle with your fingertips. Two each way, if I didn't say, 2 each way. And from there, we'll go right into baby makers, butt high, elbows back, crack open the hips, shimmy around, open up your squat. Get down into a prayer squat, nice deep squat, big chest, neutral spine. And right to push-up position, pigeon pose, knee to your chest, pull your back foot back. Relax into it. We'll get about a minute hold here. We'll switch it up other side. Go ahead and relax. We'll go seated. We got windshield wipers, 5 each way. Windshield wipers are going 5 each way. From there, we'll get our crab position. Hold feet flat, elbows straight, pop your hips up. Get some good shoulder extension. Go ahead and relax. We'll go supine. We'll get our straight leg high kicks. 10 on each side. Kick your straight leg up a little higher each time. 10 on each side. And from there, we'll go quadruped position. So on your hands and knees, we'll start with cat-cow for 5 reps. Get some nice rounding. Belly stays tight as you go into extension. Five reps. And we'll follow it up with puppy dog pose. Reach out nice and far, elbows straight, drop it down. Go ahead and relax. We'll go right into our hand walks. We'll get 2 forward, 2 backwards on our hand walks. 2 forward, 2 backwards. And from there, we'll grab our skinny band. Skinny band, we'll prep our shoulders. We'll start with our dislocates. We're going to go 5 and 5. 5 easy, 5 more challenging. From there, we'll get our bilateral external rotation. So palms up, elbows nice and tight to the body. Small range of motion. We're going for 20. And from there, same idea, we'll go palms up and now supinated pull aparts. So elbows are now straight, pull apart, touch your chest, and then recover. We'll go for 20. And from there, we'll hit our ankles. We have our wall lean dorsiflexion, 20 reps, single leg calf raises, 10 on each side. Make sure you guys walk your feet out nice and far for these. They should be challenging, not too easy. 20 reps, toes up as high as you can. And then single leg on the calf raises. And from there, we'll hit boss mans. We're going to go 30 on each side, and then we'll get our prone skydivers. Boss mans, 30 each side. Go at your own pace. And from there, prone skydivers. Oh, don't hop up. We're going prone. Sorry. Prone skydivers. Again, I want you guys to focus on pushing your toes into the ground. So don't lift your legs up off the ground. Push your toes down into the ground. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your quads. Thumbs up. Let's do it. 5 with a 5-second hold. I'll say up. I'll say down. And rep number 1, 3, 2, 1, up. Down. Up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, nice job. So we'll start with a little post-delt complex. We'll need our trainer and we'll need our skinny band, trainer skinny band. So on the trainer, we know these, we love these, they're good. We're gonna get that heavy eccentric phase on the pull aparts. So we'll pull apart and then nice and slow on the way down, control the way down, fight as much as you can, immediately into supinated pull aparts, just like we did to finish our warm up. So we're gonna go 8 reps On the trainer pull aparts with the heavy eccentric, 3, 4, 5 seconds as those hands come together, then right to your skinny band. And just like we finished our warm up, we'll cap off our post delts with supinated pull aparts for 20. So 8 right into 20. All right, you guys can go at your own pace when you're ready. Let's knock it out. Nice and slow as those hands come together. Right into 20 on the supinated band pull aparts. Oh. And then you guys make sure you have your bench, your chair, your box, whatever you need to elevate your back foot. We will be doing Bulgarian squats, just classic Bulgarian squats, nothing fancy about today. And I would say the biggest thing I'd like you guys to focus on this is your range of motion. First off, make sure your front foot is not stepped out too far. If I get too long, my range of motion down is going to be sacrificed. So basically, I should be able to stand and have my hip over my shoulder over my hip over my knee. I shouldn't be so spread out that my leg is way in front. All right, then from there, I think you guys all are on pretty good box heights in which you should be able to tap your knee to the ground or get very close. But again, not the best angle, but I don't want to be way out here. It's going to sacrifice range of motion a bunch. I want to be tight enough in which I can sink straight down and get some solid range of motion. With your foot position, I know this is challenging, just to kind of dive into this a little bit. Your foot position, if I'm up on my toe like this, if I'm up like this on my foot, my hip flex is going to run out of range before anything else. So it's going to get so tight, I'm not going to be able to get down very far. If I plantar flex and put my shoelaces on the bench, I can get dramatically deeper and obviously stress my glutes and my quads a lot more. But you will feel a little bit more unstable if you do that. But your range of motion will be so much better. You get a lot deeper. But your instability, because you can't really use your back leg to help too much, will be a lot greater. So the biggest thing, let's play with this, you guys. Let's go first set body weight, focus on your depth. Let's get 12 on each side. We'll add our bag for our second set. 12 each side, Bulgarian squats. Just body weight to start. Focus on your depth. Focus on staying tall. And make sure when you stand all the way up, your shoulder, your hip, your knee, and your foot are in a nice straight line. So, and if you could, I would probably scoot in a little bit and not get too spread out. I'd bring your front foot in. Yeah, right there should be fine. And obviously it's all based on your bench and there's a lot of factors involved. But that should allow for a little bit more knee flexion, mimicking our squat a little more. The biggest thing, I want you guys to find comfort. So if I say something that doesn't make a lot of sense or doesn't feel real good, go to something that's comfortable. That's totally fine. All right, you guys, good work. Those look solid. Just make sure you don't get too comfortable with these movements. We see Bulgarian squats a bunch, probably once every 2 weeks. Just make sure you don't get into a pattern of just being very comfortable with the movement. Always challenge yourself. So we're gonna go back to the same complex. We have 8 on the trainer pull aparts, and then we're gonna go supinated pull aparts for 20. Take your time as those hands come together. We'll make the Bulgarian squats harder for the next set. Take your time, you guys. 8 reps to start. Right to 20 on the supinated pull aparts. Burn them out. I guess so back to Bulgarian squats. We're going to go 10 and 10. So 10 each side with the bag, and then ditch the bag and go 10 each side again. So 10, 10 with bag, and then 10, 10, no bag. Ten each side with the bag, 10 each side, no bag. Nice work, you guys. Back to our pull apart complex. Nothing changes. 8 and 20. 8 and 20, same thing. 8 and 20, let's do it. All right, but getting back this time, we're gonna go bag, no bag, but do the same leg first. So get right leg with your bag and then no bag for 10 and 10, and then go left leg, bag, no bag, 10 and 10. Same idea, but more repetitive. So a little bit more time on the same leg. Whew. Oh man. All right, final set on the same complex, then we'll move on from that. So one more set of 8 and 20, then we'll move on. All right, final set on the Bulgarian back squats. We're gonna go cycling through the same pattern we just did, but 2 times. This will be the final one, so this will be a tough one. We're gonna go bag, no bag, right or left, whichever one you want to start on. Bag, no bag, other side. Then go back to the first side, same thing. Back to the second side, same thing. For a total of 40 reps on each side to cap this off. Bag, no bag, right side. Bag, no bag, left side. Bag, no bag, right side. Bag, no bag, left side. Final set. It's a doozy. Finish it off. Be 10 reps with the bag and the no bag. So the reps stay consistent at 10 all the way through. This will take a while. No rush, you guys. Whew. Ah. Whew. Nice work, you guys. We will need our light long Y at our medium attachment. So that's your medium band long, your light band cut in half on the medium band. Oh man. Another post delt complex, you guys, we've done, I mean, really kind of the same thing. We're doing Y pulls plus pull aparts. And this is just such a money maker. When we have resistance, forward in that overhead position that's so good across the shoulders for shoulder health. So we're doing Y pulls, we're going 15 right into pull aparts with the Y setup. So a lot of Ys here. So Y pulls, we know these, we're going for 15 right into 25. These are on the easier side, these Y pull aparts. So 25, 15 plus 25, this should blast your upper shoulder and post out. So the top of your shoulder and the back of your shoulder. Let's do it. Elbows straight or close to it. Belly stays tight, ribs stay tucked. Ys for 15. And then pull aparts for 25. When you guys are done, bear with me on this next one. I want to play with this. The point of the attachment's not amazing. If you happen to be wearing shorts that are above the knee, you may want to grab like a towel or a washcloth because the band's going to be sitting behind the knee. So just a heads up on that. It can be slightly uncomfortable. But with pants, we're totally fine. So we're going to do some, they're called TKEs, so terminal knee extension. And the band's basically going to provide a little bit more resistance when I lock up my knee, totally blasting my quads. All right. It's a great movement. Bear with me. I'll watch you guys on our first couple of sets, make sure we're all on point. And if we're not feeling it, we can definitely move on. It's not super important. But here's what I want. First off, if you have the ability to attach the band wherever you want, I want you attaching it right at knee height. If you don't have that ability like me, I only have my medium and my low, then I'm going to go low. So if you only have medium or low, then go low. If you can go wherever you want, then go knee height. And I'm sorry, we will be using our medium band. Medium band. So once you guys have the attachment set up, the band's just going to be cut in half. And then check out what I'm doing. This will make sense once you feel it. So the biggest thing is once you do step inside this, there's a bunch of variations we can do. Once you guys do step inside the band, you got to step back to get some adequate resistance. All right. So I have my band cut in half. I'm stepping through and I'm hiking it behind the knee. So band is just behind the knee. From there, I'm stepping back so I have some adequate resistance. As you can see, when I do extend my knee, I have to stretch out that band. So I'm going to get added resistance at the peak range of motion. So we're going to do some air squats. We'll start with air squats and we'll go from there. So I have resistance across my knee. I squat down, I drive back up. But the key here is you need to lock out your knee and flex your quad every time. So start with a set of 15, you guys. Keeping in mind that at the peak, you need to lock out your knee and you need to fight that band. You don't need to back out super far, but back out so you feel some decent tension across the band. The band shouldn't be in slack. This can also help you squat a little deeper, which is nice because you have that added pull in front. And again, just a variation. We do a lot of the same movements because we are limited, but there are some variations we can play with. They're just a little bit different. So band is around both knees. So you're looped up. Step back, stretch out the band a little bit. So we are squatting deep. And we are locking out our knees at the top. Lock out your knees and stretch out the band. So feel that tension across your quad at the top. We're going for 15, just body weight. Obviously work to maintain your depth and all that good stuff, all the stuff we know. Once you guys get your 15, you can go ahead and relax. And the biggest thing I want in this movement is I just want a little different sensation. I want a different stimulus. All right. So our goal here is to get a little bit more quad engagement because the band needs to be stretched by the quads. The glutes are going to play a big role in stretching out that band. So we'll play with that, you guys. We may add our bag if you guys want to add the bag for more resistance. Let's go back to our 15 plus 25 of the Y plus pull aparts. 15 plus 25. Woo. There we go. Nice job, you guys. So we're going to go back to TKE squats, you guys. So loop those legs in. If you want to, add your bag on this. I mean, that really won't change much because the bag is basically resistance going up and down, while the bands will be more of a horizontal pull. But it's your choice. We'll stick with 15 reps. And again, make sure you stretch out those bands so you have some type of resistance across the knee. And then stand tall and squeeze your quads on every rep. Woo. One final set on the Y to pull apart. We'll get 15, 25. When you guys are done, I'm going to have to leave the room real quick and grab a yoga mat because I want one for me. You may want to grab one for yourself. Our workout will be very simple. We're doing split squat jumps. So our jumping lunge. You guys can go trainer assisted. You can do a lunge step backwards, but you guys are all strong enough. I've seen you guys attempt the split squat jumps. You guys look good on those. I recommend you testing those. We're going for 100 reps, and that is the workout. So there'll be 50 on each side. 100 split squat jumps, 50 each side. I'm going to grab a yoga mat. I'll be right back. All right, guys, and obviously it's a high volume, high number, so chop it down as needed. Make sure they're feeling good. But yes, assist with the trainer as needed, or lunge step backwards. We'll get the timer going in 15 seconds. Hang with big sets, you guys. Your quads are going to burn, your glutes are going to burn, especially after all the work we've done. So hang with it, try and get that extra 1 or 2. Make sure your positions are on point. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 100 reps, 50 each side. Oh. Nice job, Eddie. Good work, Val. Nice, Dan. Nice job, Jenny. Good work, you guys. Straddle. Oh. Try and close your mouth, breathe through the nose. Drop it down to the center. We'll go straddle with side to side, and we'll also get our hip flexors. To the right. To the left. Center. Try and get those elbows down. Go and relax. Let's get our hip flexors. So we'll call it a day. So hook your foot on a bench, a box, a wall, or you can just go into a lunge. Let's hit the other side. That's it. Go ahead and relax. Nice work, you guys. It was a tough day. I'll see you guys on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. You'll have Eric tomorrow. We'll see you guys next time. See you, Ann. See you, Val. See you, Janet. Good work.